say Jangler on Phoenix 1 GG has evolved like a Pokemon. If you think of it, he started off as a Shiba, went up to a wolf, and now he is a flaming phoenix in the grand finals for Phoenix 1 GG. So this is going to be a really fun matchup between Trojan and Phoenix. And I mean, wow, and we're starting off on Ascent. So this is going to be
back
a
to
really
home
fun match, absolutely. And I gotta say it really quick. Icebox is round 3. If we get to map 3, we are going to the cold place that no one really likes.
Be really interesting to see that because I'm not 100% who picked that one, but I don't know that either of these teams would have a noticeable edge over the other on that one unless they've got a significant larger amount of scrim experience on there. But as I've been kind of gathering from the Valorant social space, no one even wants to scrim Icebox, let alone play it in a best-of-3 series. So that will be really interesting should we make it all the way to Game 3. But this is going to be Game 1 of our grand finals here in week number 33 of the Valorant Sunday Showdown. If you're just joining us, well, you are in for an absolute firecracker of a match. We have TrojanGG off the back of a massively impressive comeback victory over reigning champions Big Frames. On the other side, we have Phoenix 1 with a new roster, with a new look and new life breathed into their team all the way here into grand finals for what I believe is the first time ever for both of these teams. And so we will have not only a new champion here today, but we will have new championship winning players as well.
Absolutely, this is going to be a banger of a match, and here we go. Menace leading the charge. Hansa B gets a beautiful shot, picks up the ghost, and is he going to get another kill? No, Alphafly is going to put a stop to his reign of terror, and here we go. It is a 3v3 situation. Phoenix 1 GG have the site in their hold, and now Jangler putting down the spike. This is going to be an interesting retake for TrojanGG.
Phoenix 1 started off with some big fireworks, but TrojanGG strike right back, getting 2 kills of their own. Now we are in a precarious retake position as TrojanGG, they've had the edges of their health bars shaved off by Phoenix 1 GG. They've really got to make this one stick, and they've really got to press forward, but Jangler puts a dent in those plans with a double kill. Precision closes it out. Phoenix 1, round 1.
Oh my goodness. That was a start to the grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. Jangler coming out on top with a 2-0 beautifully. I mean, B site is such a fun site to hold. If you can hold that back, like, boathouse area, excuse me, that's not boathouse, it's just back site. If you can hold that, I mean, that's a perfect way to hold that site. And Phoenix 1 just really proved that to be true.
Yeah, massively impressive stuff there from Phoenix 1, and you can see the adaptation from TrojanGG sending 4 members all the way over to B side, not taking any chances with that one, and that's going to spurn on this A take here from Phoenix 1 into Hooligans, waiting clutches. We'll see what he can do with a camera and a classic as Menace with the dash, with the updraft on the hunt, but it's going to be Jangler finding that first kill onto Hooligan, and TrojanGG in this eco round. Things are so difficult for them. Agility picks up the double kill there towards mid, and that's going to make the remaining 2 members of TrojanGG, it's going to make their lives that much more difficult. And one thing I think is really interesting in kind of the development of the meta we've seen here in the last few weeks, we saw this second round force buy meta really becoming a lot more prevalent, especially with the likes of Big Frames. They were not afraid after they dropped a pistol round. They were not afraid to spend all that cash, pick up the stingers, pick up the armor. We're not seeing that this week. We're seeing these more conservative second rounds approaches. Oh no, Alphafly, you are so sneaky. Alphafly.
Wait, is he gonna get it? No way does he get it.
Oh, 0.29 of a second. Alphafly was 0.29 of a second from clutching that. You cannot sleep on TrojanGG. They are awake in the night. They are lurking in the corners, and they will steal a round away from you just that quick. And really, it was luck that saved Phoenix 1 in round 2.
Yeah. Luck indeed. That was ridiculous. Phoenix 1 had said, no way. There's no way that they're going to do that. And yet they did anyways. It doesn't even matter. TrojanGG showing that they've got some wherewithal. They've got some balls of steel here. And here we go. They're pushing up again for another push onto A site.
Yeah, TrojanGG ready to greet Phoenix 1 here on this A long corridor. Phoenix 1, I'm not sure they want a challenge here, but Menace moves forward nonetheless. So this is tricky for Phoenix 1 here as they start to push forward. Zekken wins out over Darley as Menace comes swinging with that judge there. And that's going to open the door here for Phoenix 1, but they may find further difficulty advancing here on this A site as TrojanGG have the rotate ready to go.
That was a very interesting decision. They decided to give the ult orb on over to the Sova instead of Breach, who has 1 point till the Rolling Thunder. So I don't know what that decision was for, but either way, they are the better players than I, that's for sure. They've got the bigger brains than I, and so hopefully we'll be able to see a nice double ultimate coming in here as they commit onto the A site. Alphafly still in a pretty precarious situation here.
30 seconds
Might
left.
actually be able to get a lot of intel. I think he's just sitting there looking for placements, where they're going to dig in, where they're going to hold.
Alphafly biding his time expertly, and that gives him a free kill. Almost produces the second, but it's going to be Hooligan who follows up with that kill onto Precision, bringing us into a 3v3 as the spike goes down. Zekken ready for that heaven push, and here it comes. Jangler gets the opening kill there, but Toast gets the trade here, and now the remaining 2 members of TrojanGG are out on site. How can Phoenix 1 deal with this? They're going to deal with it with the perfect pinch, agility with the backstab, takes down Toast, and that's going to be 3 rounds in a row for Phoenix 1.
Wow. Phoenix 1 are looking absolutely clean with these pushes. I mean,
yes.
I said it last time when we were spectating them earlier with Bump and I. They are just looking so clean on their pushes, on their attacks, and they really dig in on the site and really stave off any sort of retake.
And all credit to Jangler and Zekken. It is abundantly clear that these two have meshed with this roster flawlessly here. I mean, it is so crazy to see this fresh of a roster playing so well. And here comes Menace with the updraft with the judge. Sprays down Toast. Hooligan, though, finds the head of agility, but that's going to be Menace with the 2K. And now TrojanGG on this kind of half eco round in a bit of a disarray as Menace wastes no time tearing them down. Zekken eliminates that backstab from Darley. Menace with the triple kill. Menace making his case for GOAT judge user. Absolutely brilliant round from Phoenix 1. Snuffs out any threat from TrojanGG.
You know, that's that's one huge difference between this game and Counter-Strike is how fast and how aggressive you can be on this game.
Yeah. No one's got an updraft and dash in Counter-Strike, and I will say thank goodness they don't. Menace making the absolute most of that jet kit there, pushing this agent to the limit of what is entirely possible. And here comes the Blade Storm from Menace, and if you are TrojanGG, you are quaking in your boots at that sound.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my goodness.
What a snipe from Hooligan.
Yeah.
Not often that we say that from a camera dart, but that was a proper snipe.
I mean, if this was beta and they had the camera gun like before, he would have been able to, but not this time.
Oh my goodness, I forgot about the camera gun, and they forgot about Frizzy. Frizzy goes undetected on the flank there, gets the double kill. That's gonna let Hooligan get that kill on the Jangler, and now Phoenix 1 in an absolute desperate position here. Zekken in this 1v4. Don't think there's anything for Zekken to find here. That's gonna be Zekken just trying to stay alive, and that's gonna be TrojanGG getting themselves on the board.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, TrojanGG just like came out on top. They hit the shots. I don't know if it was luck or if it was calculated, but
It was a bit of Phoenix One misplaying there.
Yeah.
They let Frizzy just go wild on the flank. Frizzy
30
mowed
seconds
down 2 members of Phoenix One, and that was the round there for them. But here, oh, look at Second
Speaking of flank,
on this
Chili.
flank. This is so massive from Second. Completely catches TrojanGG sleeping and says, "You may have the round, but I'll find the kills."
Yeah. There is one hanging out by this window here. Might actually
seconds
get
left.
caught out from Zekin. This is a very interesting situation. There's going to be the recon dart brought out.
Oh, he hears the footsteps, though. He does hear that approach there from Toast, and so he's up to these tricks, and Toast caught sleeping Zekin with the triple kill. The round goes over to TrojanGG, but the mental victory goes over to Zekin.
Yeah. I mean, you said earlier, don't sleep on TrojanGG because they'll sneak up on you, but this time it's the Phoenix that is sneaking up on you and burning you from behind.
Very, very sneaky, these players. They have certainly lurked their way into the grand finals. That is clear. And what we're seeing right now is so interesting because it's practically a mirror of what we saw from TrojanGG on Haven up against Big Frames in their previous match. They've given away a big lead to Phoenix One, but they look so dangerous nonetheless. And they are no strangers to a comeback. Phoenix One really need to be on their toes here in the 6th round.
Yeah, absolutely. They're in a grand finals for a reason. So Zekin sending up the Owl Drone, getting as much information as possible, kind of destroying the tripwire, which is exactly what needs to happen. That is a little bit less utility on the side of TrojanGG. So they have a little bit of ground opening here on mid, but it's going to be a B push possibly through Garage. But no, they're going to backtrack on over.
I've got a bit of a conspiracy theory about the recon drone. I'm wondering if there's a bit of, I don't know if aim assist is the right word, but Toast sending out that recon bolt through the smoke, I did not think that was going to land, but it landed perfectly. So it could just be my eyes failing me there, but that did not look like a possible shot to hit Toast. Nonetheless, makes it work, gives the intel to TrojanGG. TrojanGG with 4 ultimates in the pocket. They are ready to storm in on Phoenix One, but AlphaFly may not need it. AlphaFly certainly doesn't need it. Gets the double kill. Menace will find that revenge onto Darley. Shuts down the Blade Storm, but here comes AlphaFly right around the corner. This could be so dangerous here for Phoenix One. If they don't catch this out, Frizzy sends out the flashpoint. AlphaFly peeks around the corner. AlphaFly picks up the triple kill, leaving just Jangler remaining. Jangler's dangerous, but not that dangerous. That's going to be 2 in a row to the side of TrojanGG.
A little unfortunate in that situation. I think they pushed up a little bit too hard through the smoke there and allowed the flank, or allowed the crossfire set up from AlphaFly to take him out. I mean, if they held back through the smoke and kind of waited for that smoke to go away, I feel like they win that situation because they would have forced Trojan onto the site, into the scope of Menace and that operator, but no, not this time. It's going to be another round for TrojanGG.
Yeah, Phoenix One here with a bit of a stumble now. They're going to be looking to Menace to open that door back up for them. Menace with the judge in hand. We've already seen a multi-kill once. Can we see it again? Oh, Menace so close to finding one around the corner, but it's going to be a ring around the Rosie for Hooligan. Hooligan loses out. Darley loses out. Menace going absolutely nuts on B site.
What is this gameplay from Phoenix One GG?
I said it earlier, if you're TrojanGG and you see Menace coming, you've got to be quaking in your boots. Menace has been so dangerous here in this grand finals, completely opening up that B side for Phoenix One, and that's going to be Phoenix One putting a stop to any comeback conversations. Menace, though, dip, ducking, and dodging right around that op shot, playing a very dangerous game.
Doesn't even matter. He's full moon booting up towards A and just like trying to get something done here. Zekin might actually get caught out by this operator coming around the corner. And there it is. Frizzy's going to get another exit frag, but no. Phoenix One still going to take out this round for themselves, bringing it up 5-2. But oh my goodness, Toast picking up another one.
Oh no, Phoenix One, they get the round, but a bit unsure of that post-round play. A bit of economic damage there they didn't have to give away. Nonetheless, Phoenix 1 get themselves a round to strike back. TrojanGG not going to be putting any streak together here quite yet. Though the big thing to take away from that round is the op that Darley was able to take away.
Let's go.
Yeah, that is huge. I mean, Darley hasn't been as effective on this first half as we've seen Darley be, but got the operator in hand. A lot of blinds this time, doing the right thing on the side of TrojanGG. They have Fizzy here to blind any sort of push. Are they going to be able to get that killed? No, they're not going to be able to this time. But this is actually looking destitute for Phoenix 1 this time.
Yeah, this is a failed push here from Phoenix 1. Menace once again trying to be the playmaker, but instead of that dash into updraft that we've seen be so successful for Menace, he tried a dash into that door control and just got sprayed down in the back. So Menace trying to mix up his approach to that B site won't be paying off for him here in this 8th round. Phoenix 1 in this 3v5. See if they can scrape together any sort of progress here, but this may just be a survival round here for Phoenix 1.
Yeah, it's looking a little tough for them at the moment. I mean, TrojanGG did the exact right thing. They put Frizzy over on this side. They were waiting for the push. They knew that they kind of dinked their econ a little bit this time, so they had a feeling they might try the same exact thing,
30
and they
seconds
were
left.
rewarded for that push. And now, with those blinds from Fizzy, it's going to be a little tough for Phoenix 1.
Oh, Frizzy inches away from a kill, but it's going to be Hooligan and Toast who capitalize. Hooligan with the triple, Toast with the double, and that's going to be TrojanGG striking right back. And we have certainly got a match on our hands here in this first half here on Ascent. These teams trading blows back and forth, and it is going to be really difficult to find a margin with which to separate these teams by.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, TrojanGG still looking pretty good with their econ at the moment. Phoenix 1 not looking amazing. You've got the Bucky this time.
I was just going to say, you hear me chuckle, and it's because we see the Bucky coming through from Menace. We need a shotgun counter for how many shotguns Menace is going to buy here in this match. Will be Menace popping the blaze swords. There's that dash and updraft that we've seen be so successful, and will be the damage. Can he find the kill here on this peak? Will be Jangler closing out that kill for Menace. And now Phoenix 1, that's exactly the play they needed to get their momentum rolling once more. Zekin takes out Alpha Fly there towards mid, leaving TrojanGG in a 3v5, make it a 2v5 as Menace picks up their first kill of the round. That's going to be TrojanGG just running away with their tails between their legs.
Yeah, but one thing Phoenix 1 needs to do, they have to take the operator out of their hands. That is a $5,000 deficit that they need to give to Trojan to benefit themselves, and there it is! They take it out of their hands. Oh my goodness, at the hands of,
Precision.
yes.
Yeah, Precision said, choice, ask and ye shall receive. I will hunt down that operator just for you, says Precision. Precision taking down Frizzy, and with it, the op. And that is, as you said, a big economic gain for Phoenix 1. And you can see it now. On the side of TrojanGG, the banks are starting to wear thin. They've got to make another round stick, or they risk being not as wealthy as they'd like to be here for the rest of this first half.
Yeah, not a single operator on the field this time. Just rifles. It's going to be a back and forth here. The Rolling Thunder is committed onto the A site. It's going to hit one member, but Darley's still alive. Getting really aggressive, but no, it is a trade-off for both of these. It is a 4v4 on the side here. Frizzy trying to get something done with this Aftershock. I don't know if it's going to hit anything, but it does do a lot of damage in this situation.
Oh, Frizzy so close to finding a kill there, but it's going to be Frizzy who bites the dust. Zekin takes him down with the Hunter's Fury. Phoenix 1 in a 3v2. An excellent opportunity to secure their lead moving into the second half. The teleport used by Jangler to send the spike on over to B side, and that's going to be TrojanGG in a precarious 2v3 situation. They are split up across the map, and they are going to need some big plays to pull this one back.
Camera taken out.
Yeah, it's going to be really difficult. You've got a lot of, you got a few of the players kind of roaming around, trying to clear a bunch of corners, clearing the flanks. You've got Zekin in the background. Hooligan takes out his rival Cypher, and now I mean, this is kind of a deficit. My goodness, it is a 1v2. Alphafly is in the perfect position, but Zekken with the long con, the long game, able to take out Alphafly in that situation.
Have you ever seen someone as aggressive as Menace before? I do not think I have. Menace had the Phantom in full armor and made a play that we'd expect to see someone make with a Bucky. He dashed in there with a reckless abandon and got into that gunfight with Darly. Darly pixels away from closing out that gunfight with Menace, but the smoke played to Menace's advantage, able to give Menace that opening kill. And if you're TrojanGG, you've got to be on a bit of the back foot now. You can't be ready for where Menace is just going to surge out from. You don't know where this guy is coming from, and you don't know what he's bringing. So Menace with the aggression factor here really paying off for Phoenix One, but certainly it's been Zekken that's been the difference for Phoenix One thus far. 10-3-5. The only person that's close to that, Hooligan, 10-7-4 on the opposite side. Certainly the duel of the information gatherers here in Game 1, the Grand Finals. TrojanGG off the back of a massive upset over reigning champions Big Frames, now up against yet another Titan here in the Valorant Sunday Showdown scene. Phoenix One and TrojanGG got their work cut out for them once more here in the first half, as Phoenix One have just secured their 7th round on the board, ensuring that lead moving into the second half. That brings us into round 11.
Yeah, it's got to be some mind games. How aggressive. Oh my goodness, some anti-aggression there. Darly does the same exact thing, gives him a little taste of his own medicine, and medicine goes down.
I have to imagine they're listening to me talk at this point. Darly says, you want some aggression? I'll show you some aggression. Wins out the trade, and not only that, does what Menace failed to do in the previous round, escapes with his life for it. And so that is practically a free kill for the side of TrojanGG, and an excellent start for them here in this 11th.
Yeah, and then they do that and fall back into position. A nice crossfire setup from Fizzy, and Alphafly in this situation sends in the fault lines. Actually going to hit a couple of members of Phoenix One GG here. Might actually send the Aftershock in this little corridor, this little cubby here. Here it goes, the commitment onto the site. Tons of flashes, lots of utility, and a lot of vision denial for the side of Phoenix One GG. They're going to put down the wall or the door, but I don't know. Agility takes out Alphafly. That's a big member of Trojan down in this situation.
Phoenix One get the spike down and are able to get themselves set up in the secure corners of sight. It is all on TrojanGG to try and unstick these attackers, and Darly doing an excellent job, takes the head off of Agility, and Hooligan with the intel able to get some big damage, and will be Frizzy and Toast combining for those 2 kills, but Precision is still in it here in this 1v2. Only 6 bullets in the magazine. Can he make it work? One bullet in the magazine. Has to switch to the classic here. Actually switches the gun. A perfect play there from Precision. A perfect clutch from Precision. A 3K in the 1v2. Precision, take a bow.
Oh, big brains, man. You gotta change the gun. You don't do the reload. You change the gun. I mean, like, these players are fantastic, and they are showing off why they need to be here in the grand finals of the Valorant Sunday Showdown.
Precision certainly showing that it doesn't matter what your position on the leaderboard is, everyone is capable of big plays when you take it to this level. Precision comes up big for Phoenix One there. They're certainly thanking their lucky stars for that one, and they're going to try to parlay that victory into another. Here comes Menace once again, but Trojan up to these tricks, already with 2 kills, already with 3 kills, as Alphafly picks up the double kill. Phoenix One have completely fallen into shambles here in this last round of the half.
Yeah, a little difficult for Phoenix One this time. Precision is going to be spotted out, probably going to take the wallbang here, but a little tough for them. Darly is in a very interesting position, might actually get the flank on him, but no.
Spike dropped.
Precision sending the spike on over to Zekken, and I don't know if this is going to be a save or they're going to try and get something done.
Well, no point in saving now. Zekken with a bit of frustration here is the lone Phoenix remaining here for Phoenix One. TrojanGG, 4 defenders remaining. Zekken taking a bit of a selfie here. He's a good-looking guy, no doubt about that. Phoenix One, despite that surge of rounds they experienced in the first half, they've stumbled in this last round here of the first half. Give a fourth on over to TrojanGG, barring any miracles that may come out here from Zekken. Zekken, I think, just here to put on a show for the fans.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just kind of messing around here.
He's ready to move on to the second half.
Yeah, he's having fun.
He says, "Fight me, you cowards."
Yeah, exactly.
Here comes Zekken surging forward, trying to find the spray, but it will be AlphaFly closing out the triple kill. How impressive has AlphaFly been for TrojanGG despite the deficit? And now TrojanGG very much in a situation they found themselves in one game prior. They are down, but they are on the attacking side. And gosh darn it, do they have some momentum under their feet.
Yes, they do. I mean, it's literally looking like last game. Almost the exact same score, too. Almost. It was a 9-3. Yeah. Now it's an 8-4. I mean, Trojan not looking the best on the defender side, but this is the attacker side. Like I said last time, they looked like an entirely new team once they got on the attacker side. So we shall see. I mean, that's all I can really say.
We wait with bated breath here to see how these teams adapt to the side switch here on Ascent. Phoenix One in a comfortable position, no doubt. But I don't know that they had a chance to witness any of that last game. And had they witnessed any of that last game, they would certainly not be as comfortable, as this is a position TrojanGG may even like to be in here. The pressure is on them. Darley surges forward out onto A site. Won't be challenged thus yet. Here comes Darley up onto Heaven now, pushing forward. Phoenix One waiting back here, but now here comes the retake. Agility takes out Toast through the smoke. Agility takes down Hooligan through the smoke. TrojanGG with that solid push have started to fall apart. Darley will finally take down Agility, but Jangler finds the trade onto Darley, and that leaves only 2 members of TrojanGG remaining to try and stave off this retake, and there may be no hope left for the attackers as Phoenix One take a 9th round of the match with a near flawless retake onto A site.
Absolutely. One down. I mean, it was like one after another. TrojanGG tried to hold on to that. They took a ton of ground from Phoenix One, but I have a feeling that P1 had their number saved in their phone. They were ready to give them a call. Say, hey, this is still our round.
I'm looking you up. What's going on? So, TrojanGG now with a bit of work cut out for them. We won't be seeing a force buy here from them regardless. TrojanGG still playing the safe game, not wanting to risk anything here in the 13th. We'll see if that converts to an easy round win for Phoenix One GG, or if they are going to cruise on into double digits. How will Phoenix One fare up against this eco round? Darley applying the pressure early, dashes forward out onto site, but the blind from blind onto Agility prevents him from getting the kill, but Precision will be traded out there for Darley. Hooligan bringing us into a 4v4 as the spike goes down. A successful push from TrojanGG thus far. What can Phoenix One do about it? That's what they can do about it. Agility takes the head off of Frizzy, and now here comes the defense.
Yeah, and they are taking this ground back by storm. Phoenix One GG looking a little buff, but it's still a 3v3 situation. Jangler has every bit of information he needs, and they got the spike down anyways. It doesn't even matter. TrojanGG fall one after another with a bunch of headshots. My goodness, Dilly G.
I have to imagine that TrojanGG didn't hear the defuse sound come out because they did not react to it at all. And if they did hear it, they must have thought it was a fake. They must have thought that Phoenix One would just pull off of that defuse and continue to hunt. But as we know on the Valorant Sunday Showdown, pros, they do not fake. Phoenix One showing they are the pros here in this grand finals, get themselves onto double digits well ahead of their competitors. And Menace once again with his aggression surges forward, will be traded out by Hooligan, but that's a big play from Menace to start off this 15th round.
Yeah, this is a little tough. I mean, TrojanGG have now done the same exact push, the same exact thing 3 rounds in a row, and Phoenix One have their number down, and they are staving it off every single time. This is a little tough for TrojanGG. They have to switch it up.
Yeah, the pressure is certainly starting to mount from TrojanGG. As we said, they are capable of the comeback, but that doesn't guarantee it as Darley gets a good start onto Zekin, but gets traded out by Jangler, and Jangler left unscathed here by that trade is back for more, and that's going to stop the push from TrojanGG. They've got to rotate here as less than 50 seconds remain. They've got to find another way in.
And this is tough because they're on a full buy. They all have rifles, and Phoenix One have stingers.
Yeah, this would be disaster here for TrojanGG. Oh, and disaster strikes in the form of Precision. Precision takes the head off of Frizzy. Toast will trade him out, but that's going to be Phoenix One now in a 2v2. Can they make it a 2v1? Jangler will find that opening damage, gets himself an upgrade for good measure. TrojanGG will be able to get set up onto A site, but will they be able to stave off Phoenix One?
Yeah, they've got a little bit of time. Now that the spike is down, they have to rotate a little bit quicker than they are right now, but they also have to be very careful to clear all of these angles, all of these corners. And I mean, I don't know. This is going to be a tough retake for them at the moment.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see how they approach this one. It looks like they will go with a two-pronged approach here, but Hooligan won't be looking at the camera. Will depend on that recon bolt. Recon bolt won't find anybody. Here it comes Jangler lurking around the corner, sends out the darkness. Oh, baits out Toast, but Hooligan so close to finding the spray, but it's going to be Agility winning the Cypher duel, and that would be Phoenix One onto 11 rounds. Phoenix One have certainly weathered the storm that is TrojanGG.
This is, I mean, this is looking really bad for Trojan. I mean, they looked so buff on the attacker side for Haven. They knew exactly how to destroy every single hold from Big Frames, but now Phoenix One are just looking on top of it all right now. They are still holding the aggression, even on the defender side, and that's something that I had wished that Big Frames had did on Haven, is just continue the aggression, because obviously TrojanGG don't know what to do.
Yeah, this is really big performance here from Phoenix One. We know this team of TrojanGGs are no slouches indeed, so to see Phoenix One with such a lead is massively impressive. And as you said, it's a story of aggression, and what it really is a story of as well, and it's grand finals, so I've got to say this term, it's mental fortitude, it's stamina, and you can tell Zekin and Jangler right now at the top of the leaderboard, they have brought their championship winning ways to the side of Phoenix One, and they are leading this team to what could be a first ever title win for Phoenix One. The acquisition of Zekin and Jangler paying off in spades for Phoenix1.gg. They're 2 rounds away from a comfortable 1-0 victory, and Menace brings them that much closer, gets the snipe, pops the Bladestorm. What else can Menace do? Here he comes around the corner, so close to finding the Bladestorm kill, but Hooligan takes advantage of the whiff, but that's a massive recon bolt there from the side of Phoenix1.gg. TrojanGG have been completely spotted out. What can they do about it?
30 seconds left.
Darley was making a little bit of noise there, but Jangler is just too dang good. Here he is, finishing it off, and that is game point for Phoenix1.gg, 12-4.
Zekin, Jangler, they are the difference here for Phoenix One, getting those massively important kills there in that round, completely putting a shutdown to what TrojanGG had in mind. And now TrojanGG, it is all to do, quite literally. It is all to do. They have got to secure 8 rounds in a row to even have a hope at taking this game one. It is all Phoenix One in game one.
The X factor is Jangler in second. My goodness, this aggression. Menace pushing up towards mid. Frizzy by himself, setting in the fault line, trying to get something done. Knows that the camera is being looked through at the moment. Menace, once again, with this operator, looking down the barrel, ready to take someone's head off in this situation. There are 4 ultimates available for TrojanGG, and there goes this, the knives for TrojanGG. But I don't know what's going to happen in this situation just yet. There's one in hell. Jangler takes off the head of Darley. My goodness, what is going on?
TrojanGG, they will find the trade onto Jangler, but their lives have been made that much more difficult by the Omen. Now Menace lurking around the corner with this op, but it will be Zekin who takes down Alpha Fly, and here Here come Phoenix One surging forward with this two-pronged retake. Can TrojanGG put a stop to this? Here comes Hooligan right under Heaven. Will he be able to find the angle? No, Menace takes him out, but Toast takes down the rival Sova with that Hunter's Fury as Frizzy gets flashed away from the long corridor. The defuse starting to come in for Phoenix One GG. Can TrojanGG put a stop to it? Menace puts a stop to Frizzy. Here he comes, Menace puts a stop to TrojanGG. That's Phoenix One, your Game 1 victors here in Grand Finals.
My goodness, making a statement is Phoenix One
Defenders
GG.
win.
An absolute statement over TrojanGG, who had just put a stop to Big Frame's three-peat run. This is some big news here, Dilly G.
I think the difference was absolutely made in Phoenix One's aggression, and in that final round, we saw something so important from TrojanGG. They were playing scared. They held back across the map. They dare not advance any of their positions because they simply didn't know from which angle Phoenix One would be clobbering through onto them. And so that fear certainly played into a Phoenix One victory. GG's. We will be moving into Game 2 on Split, actually. First time we've been able to see Split in quite a while, which is quite exciting. That will be Trojan's map pick, so a big opportunity for them to level this series and put a start to this series comeback. But before then, we are going to give these players a quick moment to catch their breaths, and we'll be back ASAP with Game 2 Grand Finals. Headed on over to Split. Definitely stick around. You don't want to miss it.
And what is going on, everybody? Welcome back from that short little break. We are jumping into Game 2 of the Grand Finals between TrojanGG and Phoenix 1GG, and we are jumping into Split. My name is Choice Plays. I am joined by Dilly G, and we are ready for Game 2. How you doing, Dilly?
I am absolutely razzled after that performance from Phoenix 1. I went to the bathroom, before this game, and I looked a mess in the mirror. My collar was all messed up. My hair was everywhere, simply because Phoenix 1 blew me away there in that first game. And I have to say, I feel comfortable saying they blew away TrojanGG as well. Trojan did not look ready for the aggression that Phoenix 1 was bringing. Menace, not afraid to get right up in the grills of TrojanGG. Yeah, everyone. I was certainly scared. And the combination of Zekin and Jangler has been such a massive difference for this Phoenix 1 roster. We have always spoken highly of Phoenix 1, but they haven't been a team that's been able to cut through into these top flight matches. That changes today. That changes with the addition of Zekin and Jangler. They have proved to be worth their weight in gold for the likes of Phoenix 1, and they are one game away from bringing Phoenix 1 that elusive first VSS title. They've just got to get it done here on Split, which we don't often get to see, but we are very excited to be back on.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the map picks are pretty interesting for this Grand Finals. We've had Ascent for Game 1, Split for Game 2, and if we go to Game 3, it's going to be on Icebox.
Yeah.
So if we do go to Game 3, you definitely don't want to miss that. But we're here on Split right now for Game 2, and I want to say TrojanGG has been running the same agent comp this entire time. Now, Phoenix 1 just switched it up a little bit. We still have the Breach, Omen, and Menace on the Jet, but now we have the Killjoy and the Reyna. This is definitely going to mix things up a little bit, and I don't know if TrojanGG are ready for this one.
Yeah, really going to be interesting to see how Agility adapts from the Cypher over to the Killjoy. Similar kits, but very different in how they're approached. So we'll see how that shapes up, but it's shaping up to be very dangerous situation for Jangler, but Jangler wins out in the end.
What?
Jangler comes up big with the double kill. Can he find any more? No, Frizzy picks up a double kill of their own, picks up the spike as we are quickly in a 2v3 favoring the defenders of Phoenix 1 GG, and that push did not go to TrojanGG's plan. Despite that, they will be able to get the spike down. Can they defend it?
Oh, that was a little kind of upsetting, to be honest. He tried to get the spike down, but he tried to also pick up a gun at the same time. Menace, being a menace here, gets the headshot onto Toast. Second finishes off the TrojanGG roster onto Frizzy, and that's going to be the first round going over to Phoenix 1 GG.
Yeah, and you said that you were exactly right. TrojanGG sticking with a similar comp here, but they do actually, Darley has picked up the Raze, and that sent the Jet on over to Frizzy. And that has sent the Breach over to Toast, and that means the Sova is dropped out of rotation there. So what looked to be very familiar from TrojanGG is actually so much more different when we take a look at it. So this is a really big gamble, I feel, for the side of TrojanGG here in this game too. They have simply got everything to lose, and for them to put it all on this new adapted team comp is really big. But let's see how it goes. It goes all in the way of Jangler! Jangler with the 3K, Jangler with the 4K! Jangler so close to the ace, but it will be precision closing out that round, and Phoenix 1 have not slowed down one bit.
If you do not clip that play, I will be very upset, and I will take it to the admins. I don't even know. I mean,
everyone who doesn't clip that, banned from chat. Get out of here. No, just kidding, just kidding. But, I mean, what do you say about Jangler? That was the definition of tempered aggression. He was so aggressive to push that far forward, but waited until the exact right moment to slip forward in that smoke and catch TrojanGG look like they were sleeping. So Phoenix 1 would cruise to a solid 2-0 victory, or excuse me, a 2-0 lead once again, and Menace looking to extend that lead, gets the snipe onto Alpha Fly as TrojanGG look to get a word in edgewise.
Yeah, this is looking really tough for Trojan. I mean, it seems as if they don't even know how to do, like, any sort of push right here. Darley makes the right decision getting out of that smoke as Menace stares down the barrel of his gun, but no! Still finishes off Darley, and this is just looking destitute again for TrojanGG.
Darley, more like deadly. No, that didn't work. Come back to me. I'll try again.
Yeah, okay.
Frizzy here with this aggressive position towards mid. See if he can do anything with it, but this is such a difficult position here for TrojanGG. See if they can try and catch Phoenix 1 off guard, but I don't think you'll catch Precision off guard. He's holding that angle there. Heaven, Frizzy, so close to danger here, but he will spill out onto A site, catches Jangler off guard, but Precision will find the trade, gets the kill onto Hooligan, leaving TrojanGG in a 2v4 now. Spike will be going down for them, but as Frizzy goes down as well, Toast with a lot of work, Toast with the impossible task, and Toast unable to get it done as Zekin storms through on that Reyna, delivering a third round to Phoenix 1, and this looks business as usual for the likes of Phoenix 1.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you kind of blew my mind when you brought attention to agent comp for TrojanGG. Just the flip-flop of all of these agents onto different players, it has kind of got my mind in a why mode.
It's asking so much of your team to not only change up how you're playing for the map, but to change up your entire approach to the game, to the economy, to everything with a new agent. And that's three members of TrojanGG that not only have to make an adaptation to Phoenix 1, they have to make an adaptation to Split, and now they have to adapt to playing new agents against Phoenix 1. So it's certainly a questionable decision on paper and a questionable decision in practice as Phoenix 1 look nigh unstoppable here in Game 2.
I totally understand their thinking when it comes to that because they wanted the firepower from Raze. But I feel like if they did stick with their same exact comp, they still would have had a very, very meta comp on Split here. But this time they opted for the firepower, but Jangler is just too dang good. Gets a quick double kill. Frizzy though with the nice knife headshot, but is put a stop to by Menace with the 3K, and Phoenix1GG bring themselves up 4-0.
How does Jangler do it? How does he continue to do it? He is always in the right place at the right time. This situational awareness, not just during the round, but before the round, knowing where to set up and taking advantage, exploiting this push from TrojanGG, completely pulling the pin on that push has led to a complete collapse here from TrojanGG, and we've seen them overcome deficits before, but this is looking to be a monster one indeed, and it just gets worse.
They read this push beautifully from TrojanGG. They said, hey, they've tried B every single time. My goodness, so much damage going across the board. I don't even know what's going on. It is a back and forth 3v2 in the situation. Phoenix1GG have everything to do to win this round, but TrojanGG still has two amazing players left alive right now. They've got Alphafly on the Omen, and they still have the Breach alive with Rolling Thunder available. I don't know what you do in this situation, but they're setting something up.
Yeah, Phoenix One, they don't have the op in play as of right now, so that will make their job a little tougher, but they do have the numbers advantage, and that advantage is pressed further by Jangler, by Zekin. We said it. These guys have brought championship winning ways to the likes of Phoenix1GG, and it is paying off with the biggest dividends imaginable.
Oh my goodness.
9-4-2, 8-1-0, 4-1-0. These are massive stat lines coming in from the top flight of Phoenix One. And if you're TrojanGG, the question is constantly being asked, where do we go from here?
Yeah.
The answer is, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
No idea.
These 5-man pushes, though, are definitely a start to it, and this time it should be in their favor. It's just agility and another member, but no, agility takes down Hooligan. That's huge. Oh my goodness, Jangler, what is going on? Agility with the double kill with the Nanoswarm.
TrojanGG pushed right through the fire and flames of that Nanoswarm and paid a dear price for it, leaving just one member remaining, leaving just Darley, leaving Darley with the impossible task, and that's going to be 6 rounds in a row from Phoenix One, and it's got to be a much longer streak than that if you include the previous game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is not intrinsic of this team.
Yes.
TrojanGG, obviously, they took out Big Frames,
yes,
who are on their 3-peat run. But no, Phoenix One is just bringing a lot of new stuff to the table.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt the talent or ability of any member of TrojanGG. They have certainly already proven themselves that those questions need not be asked. The questions that are really being asked are 2 questions. It's a question of polish in terms of the team play, and it's a question of stamina. When you get this late into the tournament, we are nearing on our 9th hour of competition here for these guys. Oh, and Menace making it that much harder for them. And we've touched on it that players like Zekin and Jangler, they're no stranger to these long days. They've been here, and not only have they been here, they've been here successfully. They've taken away VSS wins before, and they're showing they are primed and ready to do it again. TrojanGG unable to keep up with them, unable to find the pace to match Phoenix1GG thus far. See if this Rolling Thunder turns the tide here for TrojanGG. Frizzy makes the most of it with that kill onto Precision. Now in a 4v4. Can TrojanGG put a stop to the roll of Phoenix One?
Oh my goodness, Second pushes through the smoke, is able to get a kill onto Hooligan, sends out the Lear in the perfect position, but no, Menace from behind takes out Alpha Fly. This is looking destitute again for TrojanGG. A 4v2 situation, a 4v1 situation, and Frizzy is running with his tail between his legs. This is another round bringing Phoenix 1 to 7-0, Dilly.
I'm in tears. I'm currently in tears. It was so hopeful for TrojanGG, and the hope has been absolutely snuffed out by Phoenix 1. Frizzy will get a bit of a consolation prize there onto Menace, but that's all he'll find as Phoenix 1 surge away with Game 2. TrojanGG, the impossible task grows that much more difficult.
Yeah. I mean, we gotta say, these players, I feel like they've been playing with each other for a long time. Everyone on Phoenix 1 GG. I mean, Jangler and Zekken are no strangers to Menace and Agility. I know that they've been playing with them a long time. I can't really speak for Precision that much.
Yeah, Precision certainly, I would say, the newest here of Phoenix 1 in terms of my familiarity with them.
Yeah. But these players have just meshed well. You can tell that they're, I don't know, their groove with each other is just on point. They have meshed, they have melded, and it is looking perfect, honestly, in their gameplay.
Yeah, it's the cohesion factor here that a lot of these rosters at this level, it's either you have it or you don't. And Phoenix 1, they've got it in spades here as they have put together quite the team performance here from Phoenix 1. It's just that level of polish. It's something we touched on actually with Big Frames, is that team play, and that's what really has set apart teams in these later stages of the tournament. Is everyone can bring 5 aimers to the squad. Anybody can do it. What is that next level is that cohesion, is that chemistry, and Phoenix 1 showing that they've got that better than anybody here in week 33.
My goodness. I mean, they're topping the charts right now in terms of that. Menace in the perfect position. Oh no, gets blinded, is in the wrong position. But Precision, though, takes out Frizzy, even through that crazy flurry of a utility. My goodness, Phoenix 1 GG. It doesn't matter how many times you blind them, they're still going to get a kill.
If you don't know Precision before today, well, you certainly know him now. Precision, welcome to the big stage, brother. You have showed up and put on a show here for us today. Phoenix 1 look unstoppable here on the defending side. TrojanGG unable to find a way in. Can they find a way to establish themselves onto the B side as Darley springs in with the satchels? Darley will find the kill onto Precision after I, of course, caster cursed at him. Zekken takes down Darley, leaving just Alpha Fly to try and defend this spike.
Oh, a perfect crossfire setup again from Phoenix 1 GG. I really gotta give it to Trojan, though. They got some crazy kills under some ridiculous circumstances in this round. But still, Phoenix 1 comes out on top with 3 members left alive. That's been kind of the running thing right now, is that even though they're winning these rounds, Trojan aren't, I don't know.
They're not making like the economic gains they need to make. And I think this is so crazy here from Phoenix 1. This performance is so monumental for them, because I think when you see a blowout, I mean, I don't want to call it a blowout, but I'm not really left with much option. When you see a blowout like this, you have to question the other team and the validity of their placing here in a grand finals. Well, let me tell you how it's valid is that TrojanGG upset the most successful team in Valorant Sunday Showdown history to get here. TrojanGG have taken down the biggest of Titans to solidify this spot in the grand finals, and Phoenix 1 GG showing they've got that little bit extra to take it over them. And so, I mean, what can you say that hasn't already been said about Phoenix 1? They are stellar. A rare misstep from Menace may be the door that TrojanGG need to take their first round here of this game.
Absolutely. You hit the nail on the head there, Dilly. TrojanGG do deserve to be here, but Phoenix 1 are just looking too buff right now with agility's 3K.
Excuse me? In what world is this possible from Phoenix One? This is stellar. I mean, above what anyone could possibly expect of any team. Phoenix One, this is the team. This is the roster. If you are in charge of Phoenix One and you're wondering, oh, do I have the right players or not? You have got the absolute best players possible. These guys have put together a monster performance, and they are 4 rounds away from Phoenix One's first ever Valorant Sunday Showdown title. Can they secure it? Menace shot down by Toast. Can TrojanGG use this thrifty round to their advantage?
Yeah, I mean, you can get a little bit sloppy when you know the other team is going to be on a save round. But here goes. I mean, that's the perfect thing to do for Phoenix One GG. Drops the, I almost said the showstopper, but it's the lockdown.
A showstopper in some senses.
yeah, absolutely. Showstopper for a push, but there it is, Zekin taking down Frizzy. This is going to be really tough for TrojanGG. It's a 4v4 situation. They're still on a save buy. There is a Bulldog here on the side of TrojanGG, but Zekin coming in real strong right now, and a pretty good hold from TrojanGG.
TrojanGG, they need to make this one stick. Darley with some excellent damage there. Out onto Zekin. So TrojanGG with the right start. Can they close it out here in this 10th round? They need to get on the board sooner rather than later. Agility making their job that much harder as Jangler pushes through. Toast will find the kill onto Zekin. Can they find any more? It's gonna be all up to Toast. Toast gets sprayed down through the blindness. Phoenix One GG onto double digits before TrojanGG can get a single round.
Oh my goodness. This is tough to watch, Dilly.
It is. This is a scoreline reserved for group stages normally.
Yeah, this is really tough to watch. Phoenix One, I mean, props to you guys. It seems like you have been putting the hours in with each other, and not only in terms of strats and play, but in chemistry. So huge.
They've
like
been together for like a week though. Like, what is this? This has got to be a new world record for how fast the team has been this well put together. I mean, goodness gracious, I could heap praise onto Phoenix One all day long because this is a standout victory in the history of the Valorant Sunday Showdown. No doubt about it.
Yeah, I have a feeling that the mentals are probably playing into some of these rounds at the moment because TrojanGG, I mean, it doesn't feel good to be in the grand finals on stream at a 10-0. That hurts.
Yeah,
that hurts the mentals.
That stings. Stings to be in a 10-0 in any situation, let alone on one of the biggest stages available. Toast trying to scrap together some sort of advantage here for TrojanGG, but unable to do so. Agility with the 2K, Zekin with the 3K. Phoenix One GG are 2 rounds away from a clean 2-0 victory over TrojanGG.
Wow. I mean, wow.
Yeah, what can you say?
Yeah.
What can you say other than wow? Phoenix One have put on an absolute stunner of a show here in Grand Finals. If it was close in Game 1, it is certainly not close here in Game 2. TrojanGG unable to find any breath of life here in this first half. Goodness, we talk about teams having mountains to climb, but this is as big as those mountains get.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we definitely harp on that one, that's for sure. But I mean, in this case, it's absolutely true. Phoenix One is a mountain of a team, but this time, what? They allow Menace to live in this situation?
Menace, you lucky dog, you getting away by the skin of his teeth. Menace, ever the evader, ever the sneaky lurker, able to get away with a crime there. Precision takes out Frizzy, Jangler takes out Toast, and it is looking so dire here for TrojanGG to try to get around here in this first half. But Hooligan and Darley combined for 2 big kills. Can they find 3 more here?
Oh.
One enemy remaining.
Darley coming up big though, gets the triple kill, and now Agility in a 1v2. TrojanGG, this is the most life they've shown in this entire game. They are 1 kill away from taking a round here into the second half with them. goodness gracious, do they need it? Here comes Agility on the flank.
remaining.
Oh, takes down Alpha Fly. Has turned away, still looking for where Darley is at, but these players completely unaware of each other's positions.
Yeah, Swarm Grenade is actually a perfect position right there to stave off the push.
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness, this is perfect from Agility. This is going to be a force, and there it is, the win from Agility to bring it number 1 to match point, number 2 a 12-0.
Who's got the stopwatch? This is the fastest game we may have seen in Valorant Sunday Showdown history, let alone in a grand finals, let alone in a best of 3. This is record-setting pace from Phoenix1.GG. They are 1 round away from a flawless grand finals victory to put their hands on the lion's share of $1,000.
Dilly, look at the scoreboard. Agility has not died once.
Oh, shoot.
14-0 for Agility with 1 assist. This is the longest run of no death in Valorant Sunday Showdown history.
Undoubtedly. Undoubtedly. Top 10 bruh moments here from Agility. Agility 14-0-1. What do you do about that? Frizzy trying to make a dent there. Will take 1 as Toast follows up with a kill onto Menace. TrojanGG trying to breathe some life here into their game. But if they give this one away, it's all over. So this is, as I say, this is do or die time for TrojanGG. Will they do? Will they die? Phoenix One now with this A play, splitting up their members towards the 2 approaches. TrojanGG waiting in the shadows to greet them.
Yeah, Phoenix One definitely trying to put the hammer into the, the nail into the coffin here. Going nice and slow, not making any noise. Darley might actually get caught out in this situation, definitely has. Oh no, they made some sounds, and now they know. Darley turning around.
How much does Darley know? Oh, he's gonna know a lot here in just a second. Darley spots out Jangler, gets the kill. And that's gonna be TrojanGG with the numbers advantage and a positioning advantage as well, as Phoenix One are not able to surge on over to B site as they may have liked, and time is working against them. Phoenix One, they have a chance to close out this series right here and now. Will they get it done? TrojanGG could play the role of survivor, but they completely pulled off a B site. What the heck? Oh, and the camera has not spotted either member of Phoenix One GG. TrojanGG are completely in the blind as the spike goes down. The camera has not done any work there for Hooligan, and that's a practically free plant for Phoenix One. What can TrojanGG do about that?
Nothing in this situation. This is a really tough one. Zekin is waiting, lying in wait with like a viper ready to strike onto TrojanGG. And here it is, 1 headshot with the displacement here, and Agility still alive, still has not died in this matchup. He gets another kill, and there it is! A perfect run for Phoenix One GG, a 13-0 in Game 2 of the Valorant Sunday Showdown Grand Finals.
Well, we knew this would be a historic week for the Valorant Sunday Showdown, regardless of what happened, but this is certainly not what anyone could have predicted. Phoenix1.GG, they take the 2-0, they take the 13-0 over TrojanGG in stylish fashion on Trojan's map pick. Nonetheless, Phoenix One with a stellar performance up against a really talented lineup from TrojanGG. Phoenix One with the difference there. Zekin, Jangler really combining for massive, massive plays there. Those pickups certainly paying off for the side of Phoenix One.
Yeah, absolutely, and congratulations, man. That is a ridiculous win. Definitely one for the history books. Agility did not die 1 single time in Game 2.
I still have not completely wrapped my head around that. Is a insane stat line, so insane it is difficult to describe because it's something so unexpected, not just in a tournament of this caliber, but in this stage of the tournament, to put on an immortal performance from Agility. Agility, take a bow. That was massively impressive. And now the conversation turns to that HyperX MVP award. Who will be the recipient of that Cloud Stinger Core headset? I gotta say, there's some stiff competition at the top here for this one.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like your combat score is probably going to be pretty high if you don't die at all.
If it's not, that's the game's broken.
Yeah, exactly. But, I mean, we are just about to find out here in a beautiful 2-0 for Phoenix 1GG. If you're just joining us, the grand finals of the Valorant Sunday Showdown have just finished in a beautiful 2-0 sweep for Phoenix 1GG. But no, it is Jangler on top of it all with that 262 average combat score and a couple of agents up top there, but we know it is the Omen that was on top of it all. My goodness, Dilly G, what a grand finals.
I mean, if Zekin and Jangler were in any sort of a trial here for Phoenix 1, that trial has certainly been a successful one. It doesn't get more successful than that for the side of Phoenix 1GG. An absolutely massive performance from them. So impressive from this rather newly formed roster. I believe just forming in the last week or so is this lineup from Phoenix 1, and they have already brought it to the top, and I'm sure it is only upwards and onwards from there. And so congratulations to Phoenix 1. And before we head on out, we do want to quickly pull our Red Bull giveaway here just to see who has got their mitts on that free 4-pack of Red Bull sent out to you by yours truly. Choice plays. Drum roll, please.
It is going to be Rune String. Oh my goodness. Winning that 4-pack of Red Bull. We are going to get your information here really soon, and we are going to send that on over to you. But my goodness, Dilly G, what a grand finals that was. We are so excited for next week's Valorant Sunday Showdown. It's going to be one hell of a Valorant Sunday Showdown indeed.
Yeah, keep your eyes open for that sign-up page. That will be going live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sign-ups for Valorant Sunday Showdown week number 34 will be live. We'll be tweeting that out. We'll be posting it on our Discord. Links for that are below. ! Discord in chat for that link there. Be sure to join up. This week, we had more than double our cap of teams signed up. We made it all the way to 152 teams here in the Valorant Sunday Showdown, so you are certainly going to want to secure your spot as soon as possible. But before we go, I do just want to say a massive thank you to all of the people who have supported us this far, not just our fans in chat, not just all of our friends on social media, but all of the teams and players that put on their absolute best for us week in and week out. We couldn't be more thankful for you guys. So from all of us here at the Valorant Sunday Showdown, a massive thank you and a happy good night, as I'm Dilly G.
And I'm Choice Plays.
We'll see you guys next week.